Happy Tuesday, everyone. Let's rub our hands together. Rub, rub, rub. Get some heat in your hands. Relax your face. Breathe deep. Oh, we're so lucky. I'm in Melbourne at the moment, in the mountains, probably about an hour or 40 minutes from the city. Let's press our palms together. Let's straighten the spine, roll the shoulders back, and we can bring you the Sanctuary TV from anywhere. I just need to have, obviously, internet connection. So I'll be teaching from here for the next week, and then I'll be back at the Sanctuary. So I'm looking at different retreats, meeting different people, having a lot of fun, driving 10 hours straight yesterday. It was a really interesting experience. I was not sure how I would go. I'm like, I was thinking I could sleep in my car. I've never driven that far. And it was just one of those things, when you haven't done something and you just don't know what's going to happen. But luckily, I didn't have the best night's sleep either. I was so present, and I use different things to engage me. So I was listening to a lot of my teachers, their classes. I was keeping my brain for some hours active. I was doing the breath of fire. I was opening the window. I was opening the sunroof. I was getting fresh air. I was using my peppermint oil. I was just doing all these things to keep the energy flowing and keep me refreshed. And then I'd feel a little yawny, after some hours, and a little stagnant. So then I'd, do different things. The breath of fire, the mantras, all of it helped. And honestly, at the end, the last hour, and I was nearly here, my mind was very, very clear. And maybe you find this as well. It actually helped me to process things. Just the staring at the road, just focusing the mind. It helped me to have space for me. And I know a lot of us are really craving that space. So comment if you're in the comments, if you're in the chat, do you need space? I even feel better now that I have some space. I'm here by myself. The mountains are right here. I had 10 hours of just space. I did have a couple of phone calls in between, mainly just space and also listen to some songs, sing some songs. A few tears came up, a few emotions came up. I think I just needed some space to myself to just process life and everything that's going on in the Northern Rivers, and I feel a lot better now. So hands up, comment. Do you need space? Do you need to physically go on a drive? Do you need to have a daily practice? For me, this is my space. Because a lot of the time when we don't have space, we're all compacted. Even the body, like the thoughts are churning over, the emotions, the emotional body's all compacted. We start to, like, we're compacted, and we're in that, and then we feel fearful, and then we can't have an open space to have a new thought, a new business idea. We don't have the space. So what we're going to do today is we're going to create some space also, funny enough, just going into this theme of space in our metabolism. So your metabolism, I just went on a retreat, researched a retreat doing colonics for a week. I did a colonic hydrotherapy, very intense. For a week, I did 7 treatments. And what I learned there was a lot of us don't even have space in our colon. So we eat a meal, and this is what they were educating me on, and then the food pushes the food out of your colon. You go to the bathroom. So there's so much backed up food for most people, the majority of people, that they're not fasting, they're not doing these practices to increase the energy in their metabolism, that they don't even have a bowel movement, honestly. And think of this is what's going on. This could be what's going on for you. There's so much food in their gut and colon that the food just pushes it out when they eat. There's no space, so they don't literally have a natural bowel movement. They don't have their muscles and the bowel contracting, and they're not pushing the food out naturally. It's just backed up. How disgusting is that? How weird. That just made me feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want that to be happening to me. So what I do is I usually do mini fasting. Like yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, I didn't eat till it was Sunday, and I said to Felipe, I'm not even hungry. I'm not going to just eat breakfast or lunch because that's the programming. So we literally ate our first meal at 2:30 in the afternoon. So I didn't have anything for 18 odd hours or whatever. So that's something you can do as well, is you got to rest your belly. You have to rest your metabolism, okay? Because the stomach is one of the most used organs in the body. Imagine you never getting rest. Imagine them saying, Alexis, you've got to write the poem now. Alexis, you've got to do yoga now. Alexis, another meal's coming to digest. You've got to, and you never just get to rest. That's what's happening to a lot of our stomachs and colons and digestive system. So if you get issues here, if you get bloating, if you get stomach aches, if you get period pain, and it's not just here, it's the gut, this area also affects the mind. It's because it's connected as well. So you may feel anxious, you may just feel like you can never get on top of things, and you're always like eating a snack, and you're never really resting. Okay, have a little think and let me know in the chat. Sometimes it's good even just to have space for yourself, just to say, yeah, I feel like this is happening for me, and just to process it and have that space of the chat. Even it sounds funny, but it is. It's like journaling, just to like get it out. Yeah, I feel like this is going on for me. It could be going on for this reason. That's even a type of space. So definitely we're in unprecedented times. We've never had, I saw a funny meme the other day, and it was saying something like the millennials, which is me, which is a lot of us, born in the 80s. Hands up if you were born in the 80s. Weren't the 80s like so cool? Slinkies and hopscotch. Anyway, so they were saying like, we've never faced like a freaking World War III. We haven't faced a pandemic. We haven't faced now, flooding like this. Like, we have not faced this ever. Okay. And you need space. You need space to process it. You need space to breathe deep. You need space for your belly. You need space, obviously, for your brain, for your mental, for your emotions. You need the space. So how are you going to carve the space out? And you may notice a symptom of not having space is you get triggered AF. You get triggered immensely. It just, people are triggering you. People are pissing you. This is pissing you off. You're getting angry. You're getting irritable. There's just stuff all over you. And this is not just right now. This is even before this whole craziness going on. We need space in our mental sphere, consistent thoughts running through. We have 50,000 thoughts. This sounds not true, but it is true. We have 50,000 thoughts at the blink of an eye. And if you've ever done anything like Vipassana or, retreat where you go silent, or you've gone away by yourself and you've got off of, you will notice the craziness of thoughts and how much you're not giving yourself space. Okay? And we say that if women just sit for 20 minutes a day, this pose is really, really good. Sitting on your heels. This is a digestive pose. It helps you to digest your emotions, your thoughts, obviously your food, good for your belly, your gut. If women just sit and breathe, perhaps chant a mantra, perhaps just inhale sat, exhale nam, that's so much grace, so much balance will come to that woman. That woman will be an asset to our world if she just sits with herself. And a lot of stuff will come up when you just stop, and like a lot of thoughts, maybe a lot of emotions, like me driving yesterday when I gave myself the space after some hours and I put on a song. It wasn't a mantra, it was just a song. Was it Ed Sheeran or something? It was just it wasn't like a mantra. It was, and just tears started to pour out of me, and I really felt my heart. I felt my deep yearning. I felt, some real raw, passionate or raw emotion coming out in some tears, and I just let it flow. I feel really, really, really heart aching for what's going on, and even just for things going on in my life, just just different things and just life. And it was just like, feeling it all and like, letting it out and just driving, shedding some tears, even for the nature, these rolling hills, these big boulders. I've never seen this in my life. Just as I got into Melbourne area, about 2 hours north of Melbourne, the boulder, I was like looking at it going, oh my God, that is just amazing. What is this land we're on? This is so beautiful. And it looks like boulders of like a woman's body. I was driving, trying to look at it, and I was so touched because I had the space to feel and to see that, finally off of the phone, finally off of shuffling around. And that just touched me. And it was a real moment. And it was intimacy. It was really feeling a connection to the land, and to my own heart. And this is so much what we need in this world. If we are in that space, we won't hurt another human being. We can't. You don't want anyone else to be having any bad feelings, even if they don't agree with you. You don't want that to happen. You just, let's bring our palms together. We say that when the palms are pressed together, you couldn't hurt another human being. You couldn't say a mean thing. You couldn't, you can't, because you're joining your being together in front of the heart. So feel that. Press your palms together. Breathing in and out of the nose. It's going to get a little cold in here, right where the mountains are. I do have the windows open as I love fresh air. Bring our palms. We're going to move our body now. So inhale deep through the nose. Exhale deep through the nose. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, spine is straight, chin is in, belly's relaxed. Inhale through the nose. Look at your third eye. Exhale through the nose. I'm going to stop talking now, and we're going to just dive all into these practices to get our metabolism fully boosted. When your metabolism's boosted, you have fire, And that means you feel very passionate. You get stuff done. You want to take action. You want to build your business. You get results. Let's inhale. Exhale. We're going to tune in with our mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, 3 times. This is the Adi mantra, and it's going to connect you to your teacher, the archetype of the teacher inside of you. Every woman is the first teacher. As we birth our children, we teach them first, and that is in you. We're going to activate it, and we're going to connect to that leader, guru, teacher inside of us. Now, inhale to tune in, vibrating the mantra. Om. Inhale deep. Now you're going to elevate yourself. You do this by pulling the root lock. It's the rectum and belly and sex organ, in and up, chin in, look up. And exhale the breath out, the hands down, then inhale the breath in. And exhale. So I'm going to be teaching that in our next gathering. So just so you know, is the 26th, 27th of March, in just under 3 weeks, I believe. I think it's 2.5 weeks away, on Friday and Saturday. Oh no, on Saturday and Sunday. So if you are feeling you need the space, come and join us. There's a few places left. It's for one night. You can either stay at the sanctuary or stay at your house, or join virtually if you're not near us or you just want to tune in virtually. I'm going to cover raising the Kundalini energy. I'm going to cover a lot of things. You also will get all the recordings. I will cover the locks, how to do it properly, because if you don't do the locks, if you do the locks properly, you ascend, you change, you transform very fast. Because the fastest way to transform, as we know, is to change our energy. So how do we change our energy to make it more high frequency or to the lower frequency? You pull it up your spine, because the Kundalini yoga energy, not the Kundalini yoga energy, the Kundalini energy, which is in everyone, which is in everything, which is going through all of us. It's flowing through all of us. It's the mother force. It's the fastest way to raise it up, to raise your frequency, to have better thoughts, to have better feelings, to feel better, to feel more confident, to have more prosperity, to have healing, to have whatever you want, is to raise the Kundalini energy. I know a lot of you have heard of Kundalini awakening. Kundalini, it's when you start to raise it up your spine. It naturally should be moving around through your spine and around your aura. That's how it naturally moves, but we're not educated in this, are we? And a lot of us sit in a desk, we shallowly breathe, or we're stuck on our phone, or we haven't processed our, feelings. We have, some issues like traumas or memories that are haunting us and are stuck in our system, or we're eating bad food, we're looping the thoughts, the shitty thoughts from yesterday, we're hunching over. All the things block the energy, and it blocks it down here. And this is why a lot of us have bloating and a lot of men have beer bellies. It's because the energy's blocked. It's not just because of beer or something. And we wonder why we feel stuck. We wonder why we are doom scrolling on Instagram, because we're trying to get energy outside. It's not flowing. Like, I know you remember a feeling, a memory of when it was flowing. Maybe you were doing exercise, maybe you were traveling, maybe you were creating and it was flowing more and you felt that. But then maybe you're not feeling it right now. So it takes only 21 days to get it flowing. You do a practice once a day and it starts to flow. It's not hard to get it flowing. The hardest part is to maintain it, is to have the discipline to keep going. And all of us get resistance. All of us get blocks. All of us get the subconscious mind telling you that, you're not getting further enough. Oh, you can't be bothered. You don't want to do it. You're feeling shitty. Is it even working? All of us. I've gone through that. I still go through that to a degree, but I've managed to carve my discipline out, and I know I'm going to do this every day. If I'm very sick or something goes on, I could miss it every so often. But every day I'm doing it other than that. And we go through it's called Shakti pad. It means Shakti is this energy of life that we ignite in us through the practice. Shakti is the power force, and pad is stage. So you may be well going through this right now. If you've been on the spiritual path, if you've been doing this practice or a practice consistently, and then you may, after about a couple of years, it can happen, or 7 years in. Looking back for me, I know 7 years was a real troubling time for me, and I was real struggling to do my practice, but I got through it. So it's like, and it happens to everyone. This is not just like, oh, it happened to this person and not this person. It happens to all of us. It's just like a child goes through the terrible twos. They all go through that. It's not just some children. They go through that period of rebelling and of like, we go through that on this spiritual path. Okay. So it's not a bad thing. You're not failing. There's nothing wrong with you, but you need a teacher, you need a community, and you need your daily practice, your sadhana. You have to have those things. If you do not have those things, look at the world. How are you? You're going to sleep in. You're going to go and overeat. You're going to go and self-sabotage. You're going to go and just doom scroll on social media because you don't have the support. So you need that. This is why we created Sanctuary TV, where I can teach anywhere, where you can tune in at any time to hundreds of content at a very small investment, so you're supported. This is why I'm creating a donation gathering for women to come on a day of retreat for a small donation. We're going to all bring a plate of food as well, and we're going to hang out. I'm going to get that together soon and let you know about it. If you are interested in that, please, you got to put your name on the wait list, and I'll get everyone's name because we can only take, say, 15 of us. So that's one initiative that I'm rolling out soon, as we need community, we need teacher, and we need your daily practice. These are the 3 pillars that you can't not have. Otherwise, you can't do what you came here to do, and then we feel really bad if we don't keep up, if we're not showing. All we want to do, and please comment if you feel this, all we want to do is just do what we came here to do, whether it is teaching yoga classes, being a great mum, leading a business, starting a side hustle, doing the community like we just want to share our soul. We don't want to take action. How bad do we feel when we're just self-doubting and we're sleeping in and we're pissing around, we're just looking in the fridge, eating food because we're worrying. How shitty do we feel? We just want to share our soul. We want to do our mission here. And this is what the sanctuary is about. It's getting women together who know that, who want to get on their mission, get on their vision, whether they're a mama, whether they're putting a side hustle together, whether they're in the community, hands down, whether they're going up to the northern rivers and they're volunteering, whether they're doing this, doing that, whether they're working, whether they're at the home being a homemaker, whatever it is, whatever your mission is, there's no right or wrong. It's totally different to see, we've thought that we've been conditioned that it is, getting the suit on, getting into the office, working, being the mom, being everything. No, it's not being everything. How can you be everything? How exhausting is trying to be everything? Being like the boss, being the mom, being this, being that, it's just you being whatever you is. Whether you just travel the world, you don't have kids and you teach yoga, whatever it is, you're being you. You're bringing you. No one else has you, your medicine. And this is what we do in our retreats. We give you that cracking open of you so your nectar can come out and you can just be you. You don't give a damn what anyone is thinking about what you're doing. You're just doing you. And it's so liberating. And this is what we need in our world. We need women being them. How cool is it when you see a women, and she's just being, and it's so unique, isn't it? Because she is unique. It's so juicy, isn't it? When you just see someone just being, and there's just been so many layers. Think about when you're like a little 5-year-old girl and you're like, just like, look at this, you're just like running over for a hug. You're like a full, pure, open vessel. That's what we all are. And then there's just, heartbreak. Someone dumps you. The teacher says, maybe, the teacher said to me, you're not smart enough to study computers, because I was doing drama and music. I was more creative, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do computers with all these geeks. And I did it. And I did go really well, actually. I did go super well in that, because I'm the type of person that's like, right, I'm just extreme. I just shut the door and I'd be like, I'm just going to learn this book. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if I'm in here for day. And I write the whole book out. Like my parents would be like worried. They'd like go like, have you eaten? And I just push myself and I pushed myself. Can I do this? Because I think she told me I couldn't do it. So I was thinking, there's a lot of doubt in me as well. Like maybe I'll fail, maybe it's too hard for me. But I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna write the whole freaking book out. And I would write it, I would highlight it, I would read over it, and I did well. And one of the tests in the final year, I got first in one, not the main test, but one of them, and everyone was like shocked, like, oh my God, like, and there's all the guys, it was mainly guys in the computer class, and I didn't know what to think, because I was Lex, the sporty, that was my conditioning, that I'm not that smart. And then what even is smart? It's just a joke. Like that was just rote learning a book. I wouldn't really remember much of it now. It was about like neural networks and the different hubs and, pathways and security and computers and all this stuff. So I'm just saying, who are we? Who are we? I thought I was Lex, good at sport. I thought that's what the thoughts in me were. The blonde girl, and then that I couldn't register. I was like, I went good at that. I'm like, but it's me though. I'm not that smart. Or I was like, but am I smart? Like, I was only 18 then. And I still, for years, didn't think I was smart, but what even is smart? You see what I'm saying? It's not getting a high mark in your HSC because it's just rope learning stuff. So I'm just saying there's so much conditioning. Who are we? You might want to even just write down, who am I? Who am I? I am not Alexis. I am not a yoga teacher. I am not Australian. Those are labels. Who is below that? This is what we want to hack away into, to get your soul shining out, because that's to just that little 3-year-old didn't know about Alexis being a yoga teacher or being this and that. She was just energy. She was just like, look at this, you know, rare, whatever she was doing. You know, that's who you are, just energy. We can keep going deeper. You know, we are a soul. We have 10 bodies. We have a mind. We have a physical body. We have a pranic body through breath. But ultimately, over all these bodies that we have, the physical body, the intuition, so these tools that we have, we are the soul. That's what we are. Okay, we're going to start now, because I could be talking and lecturing for hours. We are the soul. I'm going to read these words from this book right now as we warm up. Okay, we're going to shrug the shoulders, inhale up and exhale down. I'm going to play this affirmation. I'm going to say this affirmation. It's just very powerful from the master. So just shrug your shoulders, breathe deep. Close your eyes, focus the third eye. Let thy soul be awakened. 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 Let the Guru's lotus feet be in your heart. Let the Guru's lotus feet be in your heart. Let the Guru's lotus feet be in your heart. Let the Guru's lotus feet be in your heart. Let the Guru's lotus feet be in your heart. Let the feet of the Guru be in your heart. Let the feet of the Guru be in your heart. Let the feet of the Guru be in your heart. Let the feet of the Guru be in your heart. Let the feet of the Guru be in your heart. Wake up, 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 wake up. Heal, 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 heal. Excel, 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 excel. Obey, serve. Obey, serve, love, excel. Obey, serve, love, excel. Obey, serve, love, excel. Obey, serve, love, excel. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do that in our 2-day gathering soon. We're going to all chant that and go really deep with that. How did you feel with that? For me, chanting that just activated me so powerfully, especially when we start saying excel, 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 excel. This is something you can do every day. You can chant that every day. That will shift you immensely. Even just chanting it once, saying that once a day, will move you out of your lower thoughts and self-doubt and whatever's going on. We're going to warm ourselves up. Shake your legs. We're going to do the stretching of the back of the legs. So raise your hands up and your toes. Down and up. Flex your feet, press your knees into the mat. Breathe deep. Breathe deeply through the nose. Squeeze the big toes. Breathe a bit deeper, stretch a bit deeper.
Take from me what I do. Take from me what I need.
Coming up. Turn over.
Take from me everything.
Do cat-cow. Hands open, flat and open. Toes are together, big toes.
Take
Inhale.
from me everything.
Exhale. Inhale.
That takes me from you.
Exhale. Breathe through the nose.
Fill me with your love. Liberate my
Go faster if you can. Breathe deeper. Chanting Satnam in your mind.
Take from me everything that takes me from you. Fill me with your love. Liberate my soul.
Last few. Inhale. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. Exhale. Inhale, open the knees wide and then come and rest down. Bring your palms together, relax. Now we're gonna move the spine like a snake. Just open, awaken the spine. This also helps with moving that Kundalini energy up the spine. Breathe deep. Okay, we're gonna now move forward. and back. Inhale. Exhale. Through the nose. Breathe deep. And you can go fast, you can go slow. Just do what your body needs. My body wants a workout. I can feel it. I was driving for 10 hours straight. What does your body need? Open the hands wide, keep them wide and flat to protect your wrist. Just relax your face, close your eyes, stare at the third eye. Now we're going to open the lower back, come forward, and just move from side to side. Have the palms really open and wide. Relax your face, breathe deep. Beautiful. Now let's go into a triangle. We're going to come into a downward dog. Hands are flat and wide. Tuck your toes. Feet are hip width. Raise your hips. Let's walk the feet. Breathe deep. Shake the head. Let the head rest. Now we're just going to enjoy triangle. So this is obviously downward dog. Get your hands, I'll give you the correct technique. So you might want to write this down after the class so you can learn it. This will be like a little mini teacher training so that you know how to do triangle, downward dog the correct way, because that's a very important and that's a very valuable tool that you will have for your life. So you can do this every day if you want to do this pose. Your hands have to be wide. You can't have them just like that. You're going to have them wide and flat. Get them wide and flat. That's the first thing. Then you want to concentrate the energy or the pressure in your thumb and index finger. So you want to press more on that part of your hand. That's where you want to be pressing, okay? That's going to give you that strong foundation. Press the thumb down, press the index finger down a bit more than the other fingers. And then you want to press your heels into the mat, press them down. You're pressing your hands forward and you're pressing your feet back, like you're ripping your mat apart, like you're trying to rip this mat apart. That will open up the body. That will open the energy up. So press your hands forward, press your heels back. Your feet are 2 fist widths apart. You might want to measure it. Put your 2 fists in between your feet. And then your hips are tilting up to the sky. And you should feel a lot of stretching all down the back of the legs and an opening of the lower back. Now shake your head, relax your head. You don't want to be like straining your neck. Just relax your head. You can let your head fall down if you want. Some people want to have it in line with their spine, and some people feel better just with it hanging down and not pressuring the neck. Now, the shoulders are away from the neck, the ears. So they may be hunching up now. Pull them back and down. So they may be up here, squishing up to the head. Pull them away, the shoulder blades back and down. Now breathe. Nice and slow through the nose. Rip your mat apart. Stretch a little deeper. So press the heels down a little more. Do 2 more deep breaths. One more. And then come into child's pose. Hands come relaxing. Your forehead comes down, relaxing. You may want to bring your palms behind you so you relax more. And you just surrender after that. You did a bit of an active pose of strength. Then you just want to then surrender down. So we're always looking to challenge ourselves in more of a warrior kind of pose. Then we humble ourselves and we relax, and then the energy will flow. Let's come up. So you may want to just go back to that after the class and just keep replaying it. Replay until you know it off by heart, and then you'll just know how to do triangle perfectly, you know. And even if you want to ask more questions about that in the group, do that. The next step would be to teach someone, teach a boyfriend, teach a friend how to do it. That's the mastery. To master anything, it's to teach it. So you could just start, because then you're just fully, and then you could do triangle pose every day and you know you're doing it fully well. If any of the women are coming to the retreat, I can, if you can show me, and I can, you know, physically adjust you and tell you if there's anything that's off that you need to look at. And that's a powerful tool. If you know how to do downward dog very well, the healing that your body will get, if you just do that for 5 breaths a day, just fully opening your body in downward dog, the grounding, it's a grounding pose. So if you're feeling really scattered, really worried, which a lot of us are feeling really like, oh my God, there's a lot of mental, you do downward dog every day and you just stay there for 5 breaths. And you just, it brings all the energy and it obviously strengthens your body as well. Okay, grab your right foot, inhale up, exhale down. Deepen the breath. up. Exhale. Open your legs up wide. Stretch forward. And we're going to come into a stretching pose, touching the right foot, inhale, touching the left foot, inhale. Connect to Kali, the goddess of destruction. Breathe a little deeper through the nose. Okay, come up. We're going to do Sarabandandis. These are very powerful to generate heat in your body and to not get sick and to transform your life, to have so much firepower and digestive strength so that you'll just feel like a warrior. You're like, let's go, let's take action. Let's, you know, just if you're running a family, if you've got jobs, tasks to do, if you're wanting to increase your income, if you're wanting to launch something, you've got to have that firepower. You've got to have motivation. You've got to have revving of the engine. You've got to have the energy. You've got to have the velocity. So of a life of just like, let's go, let's, you know, do this, do that, that. Not the burning out. I'm not talking about the burning out energy of like hustle and fear and strain and strive. No, just firepower, just energy. So this is you know how to do downward dog now. All you do is you just come into upward dog. So you come on an angle and then inhale up, exhale down. Do as many as you can. When you need to rest, come into child's pose. Breathe deep through the nose. cushion there if it's challenging on the knees. And let's just move the spine back and forward. A spinal flex. Relax the face, the jaw, and feel the energy starting to flow up. And feeling that power of Kali, the destruction, which is very positive. Everything needs to be destructed. It's like a volcano, it destructs the land for new life. That's in you. Where do you need to end something? Where do you need to destruct something in a positive sense? Where do you need to say, no, this is my boundary? Where do you need to destruct, to just slay your own demons, your own BS in your mind and say, no, I will not do that anymore. No, I will not sleep in like that. I will get up and get in the cold shower. No, this fierce energy of Kali is so powerful to get us out of our shit, to get us out of our BS. It's the illusion, the stories we tell ourselves. Most people are living an illusion and they're not clear about themselves. They don't know how to have that clear energy of Kali, of no, I will, of integrity with themselves. Rageful, get fierce, get pissed off, let it out, let that destruction energy of Kali, it clears. It's like a storm, it purifies. The fire energy purifies us. Let it out. Get angry now, it's your time to get fury. Just one more minute. Let the anger be felt. Interlace the hands. Inhale, reach up. Squeeze up. And a breath. Inhale. Reach up, squeeze up. One more. Inhale. Reach up, squeeze up. Exhale, open the aura. Sweep the aura out, expand. Okay, let's come on our back. We're going to do a few poses to further clean and strengthen our metabolism. Raise your legs up. And we're going to do a breath of fire. So have a look. It looks just like this. Raising your legs up. Breath of fire. And you're just going to open and close them. So just working on our metabolism, clearing our gut, our belly, our womb area. Pump the breath twice a second through the nose. Feel your fire, your heat, your tappers. Left leg forward and then the right foot forward with the breath of fire. So the left leg will just come towards the head and then the right foot will come towards the head. Just alternating breath of fire. Clearing your belly, firing your digestion. Purifying yourself. to chant Had. It's H-A-R, but it sounds like Had. And you pull your belly in when you chant it. Had, 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 had. So just keep doing the same movement, legs forward and back like that towards the head. Breath of fire, chanting Had, 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 at 2 times per second. Feel that power building, feel the heat building, feel your strength, your warrior energy, Kali energy, Kali archetype. Feel it and activate that through this breath, through the chanting of Had, 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 had. So chant through your belly and your throat. Really activate that solid warrior power that is inside of you. Had, 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 had. Last few, keep going. Okay, we're now going to chant Had, had, and Mukande. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to move your legs up and down on Had, had, and then open and close on Mukande. So have a look. Had, had, Mukande. 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 Had, had, M Mukande, Had Mukande, Had Mukande, Had Mukande, Had Mukande. Now come up and sit up. Just relax for a minute, breathe deep, close your eyes. Breathing deeply through the nose. Bring your thumb and your index finger. Hang on. Bring your thumb and your sun finger together. Okay, so that is the ring finger actually, the ring finger. So just bring the thumb and the ring. The other fingers are straight up. Your fingers are antennae. They're connected to planets. They're different frequencies. So we get a specific position of the thumb and ring and other fingers up. Hands are here. Next to the shoulders. Breathe deep. Close your eyes and chant Had Mukande. We'll just do this for a few minutes. Just see how powerful a mantra can be. All these stars and all this universe are very powerful. I am not just agreeing with the powers, but by chanting a mantra, just see how powerful you can be. Pull your belly in as you chant Had.
Take from me what I do. Take from me what I need.
Inhale deeply.
Take from me everything. Take from me everything
Exhale, hands over heart.
that takes me from you.
Exhale deeply.
Fill me with your love. Liberate my
Put our hands together. Put your prayer out to Guru Ram Das, to the universe, to whatever you want to connect to. Use it as strength. What support do you need? How would you like your day to unfold? Just ask, pray, feel it, see it, give gratitude, welcome it. And let's tune out with our long-time sun. Bless yourself. Give you all that strength, power, energy, light, gratitude.
May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Three Satnams, truth is my name. And thank you for joining me from gorgeous Melbourne. It's so awesome to be with you all wherever I am traveling. It's so great, isn't it, to have technology? We're so blessed. And our next class is going to be tomorrow at 5. I'll see you there. You can drop in at 6, at 7, doesn't matter, because I know it's 2.5 hours. This is a great way to see what sadhana is. Sadhana is your daily spiritual practice, and it's the diamond, it's the epicenter, it's the main thing that we have to transform in our life is sadhana, is our daily practice. And the 5 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. is the traditional, is the hardcore, the badass sadhana that I'm trained in over in India. It's the proper way to be doing the sadhana. So whenever you can make it, jump in. Doesn't matter if you're late, don't feel bad at all. It's nothing to do with that. Even if it's for like half an hour. And ask me any questions, post in the Facebook group, DM me, get into the women's retreat if you want to come. It's 26, 27 of March for 2 days, whether it's virtually here or online. What else can I say? I don't know. Satnam. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Thank you.